The King's Rangers were a British provincial military unit raised for service during the American Revolutionary War. After Colonel Robert Rogers left the Queen's Rangers, he went to Nova Scotia, where he raised this unit in 1777. Rogers was famous for his service during the French and Indian War. The Corps was authorized an establishment of 2 battalions, each of 10 companies, for a total strength 1,267 officers and other ranks, and it served throughout the war. This unit was eventually disbanded in 1783. Notable officers: Major Robert Rogers, Captain James Rogers, Captain Lieutenant James Breckenridge, Captain Lieutenant Azariah Pritchard, Captain Lieutenant Henry Reuter. Address to American Loyalists. The following is an address issued by the King's Rangers on November 30, 1782, intended as advice for American Loyalists, to those loyal refugees who either have already left, or who hereafter may leave the respective countries in search of other habitations. We, the subscribers, hearing that several families have already arrived in Nova Scotia from New York, and that many others intend coming to some of these northern colonies next spring, think it our duty to point out this island to you, as the most eligible country for you to repair to of any we know between this and New Jersey. The soil is good, it is well wooded, and free from rocks. The climates are good, that fevers and agues are unknown. Water everywhere excellent. The harbors spacious, numerous, and safe. The rivers, bays, lakes, and coasts abounding with a great variety of shell, and almost all other kinds of fish, and good of the kinds. The government is mild, but very few taxes, these very light, and raised solely for the benefit of the island. There is room for tens of thousands, and lands in the finest situations, on harbors, navigable rivers, and bays, to be had exceedingly reasonable. Cattle are plenty, witness the droves which have been this year taken to Halifax market. Before we came here, we were told, as perhaps you may be, the worst things possible of the country, such as, that the people were starving, we should get nothing to eat, and should ourselves be eaten up by insects, and much more equally groundless. For we have found the reverse to be true. Therefore, do not attend to such reports, but come and see, and depend on the evidence of your own senses. You will not imagine us to be interested in the advice we have given you, or in the character of the place, as we may be ordered away tomorrow. Be assured of the contrary. What we have said is intended purely for your good, and if you attend to it, we shall hereafter receive your thanks. In the meantime, believe us sincerely, your friends and Amp.C. Similarly named regiment. Another regiment known as the King's Rangers served under Colonel Thomas Brown in Georgia and South Carolina.